I don't know if y'all heard this story. Salute to Phil Lewis on Twitter/X, and also salute to, pardon me, Fortune.com. So an article, they dropped an article somewhat recently. Blow it up just a little bit, Ace. With the caption on the post at least. Walgreens CEO describes drawback from anti-shoplifting strategy, and their quote was saying, "When you lock things up, you don't sell as many of them." So, in this day and age, we've all gone to a convenience store or a retail store or a grocery store where, and they've always been doing this. I feel as if historically, baby milk, formula rather, was always locked up or behind the shelf. But in this day and age, I feel like they'd be locking up damn near everything. I think we're gonna get to a point where everything, like the person that works at the grocery store has to go get all the items you want. But yeah, everything would be locked behind the little cage or the little barriers. Sometimes there'll be like a little I don't know what you call it. I just on Walmart the other day, and like I was looking at monitors, and like in order to actually buy the monitor, they kind of lock it up, and there's like this not container. There's a thing around the box that prevents you from, you have to go bring it out first. And obviously, in like the shoe stores back in the day, they obviously had the strategy of just putting out the left shoe, so people don't feel inclined to steal. But it seems like it's been working out, at least in Walgreens, where because they put in place all these anti-shoplifting strategies, people are actually not buying as much product as they used to. Definitely recommend, if you're interested, check out that article. The article goes over a lot more than just like this specific topic. They talk about just the business of Walgreens in general, and from the perspective of the CEO. Definitely some interesting insight there as well. Sorry, I'm just looking at a couple other things. But in general, not into deep dive too critically. I just starting off with something light. I'm curious to know what y'all think of like this in general. And more so, would this ever dissuade you from getting something if you go into the little convenience store? You just kind of do a quick run and grab, but the thing that you want is locked behind the thing, and you have to wait for somebody to come and get it for you. Are you like understanding of like why they lock things up and things being locked up in general, or have you ever or would you ever be like, all right, dog, I'm just trying to grab this real quick. Oh, I'm forgetting it. What do you think, Ace?
Yeah, I'm the prime example of somebody who will exit the store without buying the thing if it's locked up.
Damn it, man.
Literally, like a couple months ago, I went to Walmart to buy a watch, and they got the more expensive watches, the nicer ones, locked up in the cage thing, and nobody's by the area. So I don't feel like trying to ring a bell and stuff to get the watch. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to buy the watch today. Like,
well, come on, you get it. They gotta lock up the watches now.
I mean, yes, I do get it, but at the same time, selfishly, it pisses me off. Like, if I go there and I'm trying to get a watch and I got to do all this extra stuff, it's like, I'm not going to do it. Like, I don't need it that bad. So, yeah. I mean, I don't have the solution, but it does piss me off as the consumer. We'll say that.
Damn it, man. And I guess you already answered the next question I'm gonna ask. What's like the most annoying like item that you ever wanted that was locked up?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn.
I get it with like the ammunition and stuff in particular. It's like, okay, yeah, that's dangerous, but you got to figure out a better solution for stuff that it's just like you don't want people to steal. There's got to be something better. Like just making it too convenient.
Did you at least wait or like try to like find somebody or?
Yeah, I like look around and I'm like, I'm done.
Damn, lost a customer. Damn it, man. What about you, Ghost? What do you think? Are you understanding of how they gotta lock up damn near everything in this day and age, or are you like, oh man, if this thing locked up, I'm gonna just keep pushing?
To be honest, like I get kind of annoyed not even necessarily because it's a product that I want to buy that I can't access, but it's just like when I'm going to Walmart or something like that, and I see like I think I saw like fucking deodorant locked up one time. It's like y'all care this much about people stealing something that's $5? Like that's kind of, which is kind of stupid, but that kind of annoys me that it they seem like that desperate and that thirsty for money, which I mean, obviously as a company that should know the deal, but I just get kind of like annoyed, like just conceptually, like the principle of it. Like, yeah, you're gonna have some people stealing stuff. It's kind of the cost of doing business, but like I will 100% just walk out the store, same as Ace, if there's something locked up because it's too much of an inconvenience. Like, I just want to get this, and oh, now I got to go up to the front and gotta have them unlock it or find someone. It's like, that's too much work. So, just you gotta deal with. You gotta get some stuff stolen. Like, it is what it is.
Damn, man. See, y'all are part of the problem. Y'all are the reason why this guy's coming out, the CEO is coming out and saying it backfired.
Yep.
Then what about you, Wes? I don't even know. Do they incorporate these type of strategies over by your way?
Yeah. No, I'm completely the same. Well, I'm the same as Ace. I'm walking out.
Oh my god!
Like it's not. It's because there's things you expect to be locked up. If it's I'm used to video games in the little extra plastic box. Okay, whatever. Certain things, all right. I'm used to it. But if I see dumb stuff in a box, I'm walking out. Like they're not. I'm not buying it. Like they put headphones in a box. Like even the cheap ones, earbuds. Like I'm not buying it. Like I'm sorry. Yeah. It's just a deterrence. Like I even feel silly walking up to the counter. Like if it's something that you take off and you walk up and they have to take it out of the box for you. It's like I don't know. The whole process seems silly. I'm not doing that for no dumb stuff. So I'm not with it. But the funny part is the thing that I think incentivizes the most shoplifting is automatic checkout. So like,
All
but
right.
that's what's in their interest because they have less cashiers and nah. But like the automatic checkout makes people who don't steal even steal because they're like, oh, if something doesn't ring up, they're just, this is causing me problems. I'm just gonna throw it in the cart. Like, and I think they need to take care of that and stop worrying about putting stuff in boxes because that's just dumb.
Yeah, and you're absolutely positive right. We've seen, and some of this theorized. I haven't I don't know. I might have seen an article or two, but I've actually seen some places that used to be heavy on the self checkout. They started closing up some of those aisles, and now the lines are back to good old fashioned human ringing out. Yeah, I think that's obviously where I think a lot of companies have seen an increase in theft. Oh man. Yeah. I guess the boil story is we're all examples of why this guy is coming out and saying this. And I was gonna say, you pointed out one of the main items that I just find very triggering that's locked up goes, and it's almost like I don't necessarily. I guess I can see it in some shape or form. The deodorant when it's locked up, and even body wash, because in my mind, people that are more inclined to shoplift maybe need items like that a bit more.
Which makes it worse.
For cleanliness reason.
Yeah, it's like let
makes it worse.
It's like
someone
who's broke steal a little something. Like help them out.
Obviously, we can't condone literal theft. But
no, but like if you're gonna lock up luxury items, okay, we get it. But you're gonna lock in up basic stuff like this that people are just like, I
mean, if you think about it from a biblical standpoint too, you had to leave the edges of your crops for the homeless people to grab something.
Man, corporations don't give a literal F about how we used to do things back in the day.
Oh, I do think I did see a picture though of them putting I don't know Doritos in a plastic case or something. I don't remember what it was.
I've
It was something
I've
stupid.
absolutely positively seen them lock up snacks too. Like, it's no joke. I'm telling you, it's gonna be one day a store where you just put in your order and then they bring it out for you because they don't even want you in the store or interacting with the stuff.
No, but
It, it
the funny thing is, it really makes me double check and reconsider. And like, do I really need this? And then I'm like, usually it's just
yeah,
like no, and that's not in their interest. Like,
yeah.
but and it's in my interest. So like, I don't really need this, so I'm gonna wait or not get it. Like,
You
better
know
for me.
what? You know what's a big shopping deterrent as well. And if anyone out there owns a business, you keep this in mind. And I don't know if this is more like a minority thing. It probably is, but like, what if you're a consumer that wants to like kind of inspect the product? Like again, I think for me, so I'm harping on it so much. Like, I'm while I'm music consistent, I get the same type of body wash. What if one day I see something that I want to check out, and I'm kind of interested in checking out like some of like quote unquote the ingredients of it, but the thing's locked behind, so I gotta call the guy to come get come get the thing, and obviously they're gonna walk away because they got other stuff to do. But I just want to check it out, so like I'm gonna end up putting it back, and then I want to check out the other one. Like that methodology of locking things behind the glass, it prevents people from like doing some level of let me compare and contrast, or maybe I want this one, maybe I want this one. Like it really has a lot of negative impacts. And at least for Stone is that we will just be like, and
I
I was
will.
gonna. Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, just putting on my engineer's cap for a half a second, and
Okay.
also like I think Japan has kind of solved this where they use vending machines a lot more,
Japan solves everything.
for a lot more items. So like having some type of system where instead of just having a bunch of stuff locked up behind a cage, like if the person could either swipe their card to maybe not do the purchase, but at least release the item and like get some type of ticket so that when they take it up to the register, like I don't know, they can like have some type of form of verification where somebody swiped their card or whatever, and if the item leaves the shop, you hit their card or something like that, like um to to tie a yeah to tie a trend a person's card to whatever item that was taken. That might be a way they could go about like something like that to go about getting around inconveniencing the customer.
One of these convenience stores is gonna charge my card, and I'm gonna have to talk to my credit card company, and I don't got enough trust for that, unfortunately.
Or I mean, yeah, or like ideally, it would just be the person just buys the thing like it gets dispensed to them. Truly, like the vending machine solution is probably the best. Like if they just had a watch vending machine, I think that would work fine, like perfectly fine.
I
Then
mean,
you gotta
you don't
prove
want
you
to.
purchased it before you walk out the store.
Yeah, sure.
Well, if it's not a vending machine, you wouldn't be able to even access the item
The vending,
unless you charge or something. I think that's what Ace is basically saying.
And yeah, I think you just said, or you were gonna get at like maybe you want to look at it, but you don't want to purchase it. I think in that situation, like just have an easy reinsert the thing, and get your money back type deal. Like if you're just looking at it, but you don't want to actually pay for it.
You know the crazy part about all this? Don't all stores already have the freaking beep thing that goes off? Like I feel like that's worked all our lives, but all of a sudden now they have to incorporate all these strategies for anti theft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I think the moral of the story really just boils down to, well, I get it. No business wants to just lose products or merchandise just wholesale for no reason. I think for some items, I think we all understand like luxury goods, higher end items. Obviously, lock that behind. Obviously, dangerous items. It's always kind of weird that people, I guess, some necessities. Like again, and maybe it's because I worked in the grocery store. I somewhat understand why they locked the baby formula because people really get desperate for that type of stuff. But for like, lock all that stuff up. There's no need to lock snacks up. There's no need to lock body wash up, deodorant. Just think somebody wants to inspect real quick. And unfortunately, there is like that kind of cost of doing business that you just gotta eat sometimes in place. But I digress. Obviously, it goes without saying, don't steal. I feel like nobody that steals would ever even listen to this type of content, but you never know. But okay. If there's nothing else, we can move on to the next topic.